Okay, now we're gonna work on number 7. And as you can see, I already pulled it up. And I want you to look at it and break it down into 3 basic information. The first information is order. What is the doctor order? So if you look over here, you're going to see that the doctor is ordering panel. That's not important. 200 milligram every 6 hours. So back over here, I'm going to put 200 milligram every 6 hour. Okay. What's the second information you need to look at is patient. How much does the patient weigh? So patient weighs 30 pounds. Third information is the SDR, safe dosage range. Now if you look, it says safe dosage range is 40 to 60 milligram per kilogram per day in 4 divided dose. So 40 to 60 milligram per kilogram per day, and it's in 4 divided dose. Okay. Now I want you to ignore the top part. Then we're going to start working on the problem. Milligram over kilogram per day. Now the reason I put day is because if you look at the question here, she's asking, what is the safe range per day? And that's why I did per day. Next thing we're going to look at is the SDR range. I'm going to start with the lowest at 40 milligram over kilogram per day. You're going to multiply it. So the next set of information you have is a conversion, right? Because you can't convert the patient yet to kilogram. So 1 kilogram, 2.2 pound, right? You multiply then by 30 pounds. That's what the patient weighs. You put a place mark of 1, and then you multiply across. Sorry, let's see. Okay, now let's do our math. Okay, so 40 times 30 equals 1200 over 2.2. Now if you want to cross out, but I just didn't cross out, but you could start crossing out. So then you would divide, right? 1200 divided by 2.2. 545 mg per day. That's the minimum, right? Now we can work on the second one. Since we already got the lowest dosage, now we're going to work on the highest dosage. Okay, let's go. Milligram over kilogram per day equals 60 milligram over kilogram per day. You multiply that by 1 kilogram divided by 2.2 pound, because 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pound. Multiply by 30 pound. That's the patient weight, right? And let's do the math. 60 times 30 equals 1800. Divide that by 2.2. Now you want to cross out, you could. I always tend to kind of forget on that, but it's supposed to cross out. And then that's 1800 divided by 2.2. 818.18 per day. Now you're going to look at that third information that we talked about. The doctor's order. 200 milligram every 6 hours. So if you think and kind of like break it down, you're giving meds of 200 milligram every 6 hours. This is per day, right? So you look at your answer and that's a day. That's not every 6 hours. So in a day, how many hours is there? We're not going to divide it by minutes or second because over here is asking for hours. So 24 divided by 6, because of that 6 hour here, equals to 4, right? Then you take 200 milligram, you multiply it by 4 because we're giving it 4 times a day, equals to 800 milligram per day. That's what the doctor ordered, 800 milligram per day. Now we go back to our 2 answer of the low dosage and the high dosage. 800 milligram falls in between that, so it is safe. Okay? I hope